What's up, YouTube? Coach 5515 back again with another video. Finally, huh? Sorry, been away. Haven't had any experiences of my own, but today I got a story for you that a couple of EMTs experience. This happened probably about 2 or 3 weeks ago. Um, this happened out in Cottonwood, Arizona. Not the Cottonwood that's on the res, not the one that's down toward south of Flagstaff. No, not that one. Not that Cottonwood. But so two EMTs, they went out to that area. They said the guy called EMS around I say between midnight and 1-2 o'clock in the morning. So they got the call. They took off out there. It's about 20 minutes from here, depending on how fast, how slow you drive. I say about 20 minutes. The guy lives about a mile off the highway. So they got to where he lived, got to his turnoff, drove there all the way to scene. They got to scene and they tried knocking on his door. I think at this time they said they tried knocking. We picked this guy up a few times before, and usually he's answered the door right away. So the guy took a while to answer the door. They said they were banging on his door for about 10 minutes before he opened up and answered. The guy's in a wheelchair, so they know if that was the reason why, like he was trying to get out of bed or something. But the guy called for abdominal pain, so the EMTs went into his house. They were talking to him. They were there for about probably about 2 or 3 minutes, and they said that they heard a knock on his back window. Something knocked on the door or knocked on the window, and one of the EMTs looked back there and he said he saw something black either walk by or run across the window where that knock happened. And the EMTs kind of freaked out. They both looked at each other. The guy was still talking to them like nothing, like I don't know, like it was normal or whatever. So they're just asking questions, and they were getting his vital signs, and they said a few minutes later something knocked on the side of the house, so in a different part of the area. It wasn't that back window. They said it was the kitchen area. Something knocked on the window or the side of the house. They said they heard about another 2 knocks, and they were kind of freaked out. They looked at each other. They were freaked out. With EMS, we were supposed to stay there the maximum of about 10 minutes on scene. We're taught to, that's part of our protocols to, get them in the ambulance and ready within 10 minutes and get going. So you would take one set of vital signs, get the information you need, get ready to go. But this time they kind of extended their time. They took their time talking to the patient. They said it took them like 20 minutes, and they were freaked out. So they didn't want to go outside to see what it was, or whatever the guy said, whatever went across that window. They didn't want to go like run into it, or they didn't want to see what it was. But like after a while they went back into the ambulance. Got the patient inside, and they kind of just took off pretty quick. So within that mile, the roads, the dirt roads, so they kind of got out fast. I'm pretty sure they left all their floodlights on. So like on the ambulances, they have are really bright lights on the sides and in the back of the ambulance. So I'm pretty sure they cruise back like that, cruise back to Chinle or to the ER. There's times when we've been followed in the ambulance. And there's times when we've heard stories of, they'll say the skinwalkers, they jump on the back of the ambulance and they'll catch a ride. Or there's stories of where, like, they'll say the skinwalkers will jump in back of a pickup truck, and they'll hitch a ride to wherever. Like I'm pretty sure they were trying to avoid that, and they were pretty scared. They wanted me to share that story. Just imagine something knocking on the window and something run by, and then a few minutes later, something knocking on the side of the house, and that freaked them out. But just another quick story of what we experience as EMTs working out here on the reservation. Stuff like that happens, not frequently, but every now and then. Just some stories that come out. There's other stories, but other people, they probably don't tell them, or they just keep quiet on it. But there's a guy that's starting a YouTube channel. I've been conversating with him. He's supposed to put out some stuff from whatever has been happening out toward the Navajo Mountain area. We're supposed to get together for an interview and see how that goes. He says he has a lot of stories, but in that area, I know I've heard a lot of stories of that Navajo Mountain area. It's supposed to be one of our sacred mountains also, but there's things all over the place out here on the reservation. But hopefully he'll get them out and get them going. So it's up to you guys if you believe it. Got a couple of haters, they say they don't believe it, but to each his own. If you don't believe it, then you don't believe it. But it's just what we experience out here. Numerous stories about these skinwalkers or whatever it is that pick on these people. I don't know. We were saying, like, this gentleman probably calls, in the middle of the night, which is his frequent time of calling. These things are probably messing around with him, and they pick on him. So that's probably why he calls us to get out of there. But another story. I got one more story to tell. I keep saying that, but I haven't gotten permission to tell it. This one is definitely a freaky one, but we'll see if I get the okay to tell it. With that, thank you for watching. If you subscribe, thank you. It's to all the new subscribers. I think I checked my subscribers, the number of subscribers I had. It's now up to like 4,000 as of maybe 2 weeks ago. I think it was 2 weeks ago. So thank you guys all for subscribing. Thank you for watching. If you don't want to subscribe, that's okay. Hopefully, I get to tell that story. So thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. We'll talk to you guys another time.